All right. Hi, this is Chess with Bill. So what I'm gonna do for tonight, I'm gonna hit up the old intro. I wrote this all down. Do a little puzzles. Then I'm gonna do a thoughts with Bill. Doing a game afterwards, a 15-10 analysis of that game, and then I'm gonna piece the fuck out. Let's rock and roll. Oh, the music is royalty-free music productions on Bandcamp. Thanks to the Patreon Peppers, Ember Ellaria, Natalia Cline, and James Johnston, kicking ass. Aight, let's do some puzzles. Hi-hat. Oh shit. All right. Let me turn this music down for myself. So, there's some puzzles that I did. I got to 15. What can I say? Right. So, let me move my mug so you can actually see this. How do I do that? Nerd. Move. Oh, it won't move. Come on now, OBS. Don't just let me. That way you can see Fabi. Okay, so. If you've joined the channel, thank you very much. This is Chess with Bill, and I typically have done live streams, but I've sort of transitioned into doing more of recordings, as in doing some games and posting them. Don't get as much viewership that way, but it's actually easier to keep up. So this is when I do my live streams. I try to stick to it about this time. So Wednesday, very, very late, or Thursday morning, very, very early. That's the time to do things. And as things progress, hopefully I can add some more regular live streams. I've got this schedule for tonight. So I did the intro, I just did some puzzle stuff, and now we're going to talk about thoughts with Bill. So, Fabiano, how do I pronounce your last name? Luigi Caruana. Yeah? Maybe? It's Italian and American. So, Fabiano Luigi Caruana. Yeah? Caruana. Anyway, this dude is a monster at chess, as I'm sure you guys know. He's 31 years old, apparently. A little bit younger than Magnus. I think Magnus Carlsen is around 36. From the last time I looked it up. Look at that. That's chessboard. Chessboard, chess clock. Right. So why talk about Fabiano other than the fact that he's extremely good at chess? Well, just recently I saw a game with Fabiano and Magnus. I think Magnus was playing white and Fabiano was playing black. And you can find it on YouTube, of course. I'm sure lots of people have covered it. The interesting thing for me, though, was the commentary. And you have these three, I actually don't know if they're grandmasters or not, who commentated. It seems like it's the same people. There's a woman who I think, by her accent, she sounds like maybe from the India area. A British-sounding guy, and I think a third person. Anyway, so they're talking about this game that I believe was just played, and basically they're all for Fabi. They're looking at the ELO bar, the eval bar, I should say, and they're absolutely about all of his moves. They're going through all the permutations and stuff about what Magnus could do, what Fabi could do, and all these things. And spoilers, essentially it comes down to these two giants of chess. That's right, giants of chess. They're fucking amazing chess players with like 4 seconds on the clock, right? Doing all these tactics for like time control. So they're like sa, making like minute movements, right? To gain a little bit of time on the increment, to give them some time to think. And it all comes down to Fabi blundering a pawn. And of course, Magnus jumps on it like a hornet. It allows Magnus to trap Fabi's queen, and then that's what happens. You should check it out. The video that I saw, the video is not incredibly. It's not very good. It's grainy and terrible. But if you're into that kind of thing, it's stressful. Damn it. One of my fears, apprehensions about chess, it's not so much time control. I lose plenty with time. I lose plenty without time. One might argue that without time you do lose in chess. Regardless, is when you're in a either winning or equal-ish position. and you got like 3 seconds on the clock. And, I'm not playing for money, right? I'm not playing for a tournament or a title or whatever. That has got to be some serious stress, like some massive stress. And I don't know exactly how one preps for that. It seems like you have to be a prodigy. Surely that's false. Surely it's practicing the hell out of the end game, I guess, and just getting so solid that you're not going to make, assy moves in the end. Anyway, that's an apprehension, and that's why I'm actually talking about this. To see these two dudes duke it out, and so one of the things that gets me when I'm in a tough position, and let's say time's involved or it's not involved, it doesn't matter, and you start to repeat moves, right? Or maybe you're just on you're on your heels, backing up. You had a plan, let's say, and it didn't really go as you planned. So you have to repeat moves. I have this feeling within me of that's cheap, right? Like I need to find the move, or I need to plow forward with my plan, or lose like a man, or whatever. Yeah, apparently that's entirely horseshit, right? Because you got Magnus Carlsen and Fabiano Luigi Caruana. They don't do that shit. Several times in this game, Magnus was going back and forth trying to repeat to go for the draw because they're in a tournament ostensibly for money. They either want to win or draw. They don't want to lose, ever. Why would you ever want to lose, right? Like you concede if there's no literal, like you're going to lose, right? Like a gentlemanly concession or resignation. Otherwise, these dudes fought tooth and nail to the bitter end. And lo and behold, Magnus keeps his cool. Fabiano keeps his cool. But Magnus gets the win. It's two things, I guess, that I'm talking about. One, the insecurity of like knowing that I am not really that strong in the end game. I mean, I'm not strong in plenty parts of the game, but I'm talking about specifically that situation. Not having that confidence, right? So that's work that I need to do. But that second thing of kind of getting over oneself. You're playing the game to win, and there's no cheap moves. That's something I got to get over. Playing video games and stuff, and like fighter games. One of the things we used to say back in the arcade was, "Oh, that person's playing cheesy. They're not playing. They're doing cheap moves." Like in Mortal Kombat. That's right. I'm dating myself. Mortal Kombat, you did like the jump kick, the sweep, and the big punch, right? Or if you played like Scorpion, you did the get over here spear thing. Whatever game you want to say, Street Fighter, you're playing only Ryu or Ryu or whatever. It's not cheap. It's not cheesy. It's not particularly fun to watch, but when it comes down to it, you're there to win. And getting over that almost ego, like my own ego, to just play the game to the actual conclusion that it needs to be. It's hard to do. Sometimes it is hard to put oneself in a position where you win. That I might be in the minority of people that feel that way, but I don't like trouncing people. I don't like punishing people. I don't like doing it. I know chess is all about that. It's about that big ego of punish your opponent's mistakes. It's like what chess.com says. But I actually don't like doing that. I like playing chess well. But maybe I just need to get over myself. Maybe chess is kind of like what Conan says. What is best in life? Should look that up if you don't know. Crush your enemies. See them driven before you. Hear the lamentation of you get the idea. That's Thoughts with Bill. I hope you dig. All right. That's Fabi. So many things going on. Night Gill wants to play. We're going to do a 15-10 with Night Gill. Balbeer, chilling out. Balbeer and I play. We've played several times. Yo, man. Yeah, I like playing Balbeer. Oh, are you watching? Sweet. Balbeer, you are up late. I guess it isn't that late. It seems late. Feels late. I woke up extremely early for myself today. So 1 in the morning seems ridiculous. Lots of this stuff. So it's not exactly the same if I do this, right? So we're not, it says we're playing the symmetrical, but I think the symmetrical is just these first few moves. You can continue it, but right now if I do this, I'm not saying he wants to give up the dragon, but it would screw up my pawn structure. I can't do it back. Is there something else I'd like to do? I was thinking either e4. I'm kidding. I'm not going to play e4 yet. Not yet. I'm thinking either d4. I don't think he's going to give up the dragon there. I don't think that's necessarily the greatest. Maybe knight g3 and get some middle gameage going on. I'm sorry, not middle gameage, middle control going on. Pushing there, once this happens, yeah, I think it's okay. I think this is all opening crap and is not the worst. Interesting. So Balbeer has pushed g6 in a kind of Sicilian dragon style, right? Now he's pushing e6. Which my faulty theory didn't think you were really supposed to do that. It kind of reminds me of the... I was going to say it reminds me of the Alpin, but it's not. Never mind. Okay, regardless, I'm going to do this. Lots of black squares. Putting the knight over here so he's not blocking this guy, and he's trying to gain some control over these squares too. Interesting. Alright, so castling is on my mind. Pretty standard stuff. Could open up the bishop. Could open up the bishop with the D pawn, but I don't actually think that works, right? Maybe it does. This, I don't know. He's got this, so maybe getting the king to safety is just a better move. But let's say this, and takes. I could take here. He can't really take because of this, so I don't think he's going to start that exchange straight off. Assuming that he doesn't. What's kind of my goal in this move? Well, the goal would obviously be to open up this bishop for perhaps that. Right, pinning the knight. And it's hard for him to attack the bishop then, I think. That would be my goal. Or I could just castle. And then I have a little bit more safety, I think. Or do I? Those damned knights. I think this is probably going to come out. If I push here, I have a feeling this knight just comes out. And then this. I'm going to go ahead and castle. Okay, so he does this. And that's kind of the goal, right? Okay. So this makes a little bit more sense now. Right, I take. He's got a knight on the center. I could do this. Boom. And because... So maybe I should have actually pushed D. Huh. Maybe I allow this. That doesn't seem like a great move. I want to avoid this, although it does block his bishop. Okay, let me actually think. Now let's do this. Okay, so he's got two of these guys in the centaur. What happens here? It takes. Yeah. So now this isn't a problem. There's always this little slick move, but I don't know. I don't know about that. I think the knight is really where it's at here. And then I have some pretty good pressure going that way. Okay, so despite this exchange in the middle, which maybe would even end up this way, what's my next sort of... Like, for example, where does this bishop want to go? Since he's got this dragon, I like the bishop there. Maybe to contest... I don't know if this... As in, I like the bishop here to protect this pawn. If I remember, on my last stream, which been so long, so many moons. What's up, Megan? Hello. Pushing, I want to say A3 and then B4 is a thing, which may be why this is so effective. I just never known. Because what do I know? Megan, how you doing? I've been streaming less, but I've been trying to keep Wednesday nights as a deal. Okay, I'm gonna think back here, where it's easier to see the board on my computer. Right. So, I kind of have this move. I see that as a move. I mean, I'm not saying it's a good move right now. I think this is an obvious move. But what happens after that? Maybe here? No. I could take. I still think this likely happens. Okay, I'm going to take them. Been a bit, doing well. Yeah, what have you been up to? Been a bunch of, yeah, so this night finally comes out. Been a bunch of cons that have come up. So I'm thinking now about this. Or just moving back. I don't really want to do this number. There's also here. And his king hasn't castled yet. So his king's kind of on that light squares. I think if I put my queen here, the king will likely castle. So if I take, he can take back. There's not really any issue here. As in for him. Got this. You think there is a national open in Vegas tomorrow? Really? Are you going to go to it? Let me ask. Let's see. Are you listening? Okay. Wait, are you listening on the stream? Or should I type? No cons for you? Too many people with COVID. Oh, yeah, dude. Like tons of people getting COVID right now. What happens here? Okay, I need to do something about this knight because he's double attacked, and I got the queen going. Okay, sweet. Then Balbir, I will not type. I'll just talk. If I wait here, I think I just get kicked. I think taking's the right way. Do I have a better move in mind? I don't think so. Yeah, he prepped that. Prepped that like a motherfucker. Okay, so here is a question. Or maybe even there. No, because the knight's got that. Here, he's going to want to move this guy out somewhere. Maybe there, for example. Just shutting down. Okay. Shutting down this bishop. That's what's going on. Ha ha! I'm thinking that. Does open this up, but I can slide the rook over. I'd like to make this light squared bishop actually useful. And I need to be cognizant. That's right, cognizant of the old F pawn. Been doing more shows. Oh, shows more and raves. Now, Megan, what's the difference between cons and shows and raves in regards to COVID? Okay. So this is a thing. I think the king's pretty good there. What is he weak on? This pawn. So this guy's the hero. Obviously getting a bishop there would be pretty sweet. I'm not going to be able to do that. Here. This weakens his king a little bit. Could take this guy out, but if I move this, leaves that b pawn pretty open for an attack by like this rook, for example. And right now, this and this don't really make a lot of sense because this knight and this rook, right? Okay, so takes this way, takes, or even whatever. He's got a pretty good hold in the center. Maybe here. This happens, blocks his bishop. And maybe something like this. Or maybe something like this right now. How can I attack this pawn? I mean, I can't right now. I've gotta move this guy. And I gotta move, you know, a piece. Or maybe this is okay. Or even here. Frustrating, that's right. Frustrating this square. Let me think, though. If I come here, it probably pushes there. So then I've got to come this way, right? Okay, let's try that. So econs are full of gamers that have poor boundaries. Fair. Fair. You needn't say more, but I think I know where you're going with this. I will read on. With shows, you're generally VIP or backstage, and so it's a lot less contact. Yeah, fair enough. Well, speaking of, I'll be at a con this Sunday. Going to that that con, Robo Toy Fest. If you want to meet Chess with Bill, I'll be there. Not as Chess with Bill, just as me. I'm looking for Lost Con as well. I think that's in November or so. As in Lost Con, I think I'm going to take some Dreadlore and Dreadlore art. So hopefully I can actually hit that up. I'd like to do at least one, if not two, this year. Okay. So, this seems like a queen trade to me. Interesting. Well, taking here, and he just kind of gets run, and it blocks. I don't want to overcomplicate this. I can take there. He could take my queen, sure. And this is open too, right? I mean, kind of. It's not open because of this guy. Take, then that activates his rook, which I don't really want to do. Take this way, and this guy is open. It seems like either the bishop move or just keeping some of the tension somehow. Pop over this way. I guess I could, if I do that, I'm allowing this, and that doesn't seem so great. But I've got there. I played in tournaments, Balbier, a long time ago, and I did very, very average. So let's say I go here, and he comes this way. I've got this. I give up this pawn there, and that's no good. Do I have something I can do here? I guess this, maybe here. I don't know. I think I need to move there. Let's do that. Have I played in tournaments? Not really. Not really. Okay, so that's a deal, and he's doubling up attack here. So that's pretty dangerous. I could do this, but then I lose a very good piece. That maybe. Need to make a move. Don't want to take too much time on this. This doesn't work. So lots of tension here. Yeah, we're gonna take that. Okay, right on. This keeps his central pawn, which I don't really dig. But you know what? I'm gonna do that. I am gonna do that. I have been meaning, Balbier, to... Hey, what's up, Unknown Yo? I'm shaking, man. I have been meaning to enlist. What is it called? Like register for the FIDE, whatever thingamajig. I don't know. I looked into it like 6 months ago, and with the point of doing some tournaments and actually, you know, here and there doing that. Okay, so really quick, I'm thinking this as a check, right? That's my idea. With the idea of hitting up some tournaments. And I think I'm going to come over here. Is that right? So here's the check. Or do I want this one? We're going to come... I like this check. Right? Now my idea was this. But that he takes this. Oh, shit. No, he just take that way, right? I think a queen trade might be a move here. Check there, maybe? Let's come there. I don't think I'd lose too much from doing that. Oh, wait, duh. Yeah, I've got these good two guys. So it is a much better idea. Though he's got C8. I've got rook E2 downtown. He takes with the rook. I'm trying to move his queen, but I don't think I can move the queen. I've got that. I think he loses the queen though. Okay, right. So my idea was here. Megan, look at all these damned diagonals. Ugh, fucking diagonals. Right. So that's it. That's all my checks. Maybe come back. Could come here and just attack the queen. Let's do that. Right? So this, and then he's got an open up there. I could just be sneaky as fuck and do that. This is a check. He's got a move I can take. Yeah, we'll do that. It's a queen off, man. A queen off. Say raves is the same and people often wear masks. Huh, I wonder why at cons people are not wearing masks. I mean, you know, if they like should wear masks or whatever. Right, so is there something else I should be doing here? I don't think so. I think I take right on. So let's take here. It's got this pawn. Interesting. Okay, so I guess for the push. Check here. Yeah. And then Bob here. Thank you for playing as always. We have the best games, you and I. They're always so educational for me. I really appreciate you giving me the time of day. If all of you don't know, Balbier is really, really fucking good, and he trains me. So I appreciate you doing that for me. And being really, really positive too in my chess journey. Okay, so let's do a little review. Before I review, I will do some chatting. Right, a little bit of chat. Give the chat some haywood. I have a little schedule up top. Next is the analysis. But before we do the analysis, we're going to do a little chatting. All right, so Mon went from 2,600 to 2,200. Oh, really? In puzzles. I mean, it's easy to drop elo in chess games. And in the puzzle rush thing, like, at least for me, I mean, you drop like maybe 3 or 4 puzzles, as in you fail 3 or 4. And yeah, your rating can go down so fast. I don't know what the algorithm or whatever, the calculation they use for elo on your puzzles is. I know usually the puzzle has like a rating, so maybe they just use the same calculation. I don't know. But it's of no surprise to me that he dropped 400 points by like, fucking up once or twice. All right, looks like that's it for the chat. Hi, chat. It's been a while. Do you guys like this time of day? I mean, this is pretty much super late Wednesday. Early ass on Thursday is kind of like my jam. I want to do another day. It's just, staying up super, super late really messes with your circadian rhythm. I mean, I'm a vampire. Megan knows this. We're both vampires. So, whatever. But I need to choose another day. Preferably, I'd be streaming like 4 times a week. But I got to get more subscribers for that to happen. Ritu Raj, I can play, but I got to do this review first. I'm adhering to a schedule for my live streams now. To just it's easier for me to chunk out the episodes and actually get content. And 2, do I know what hentai is? Yes, I know what hentai is. Yeah. I've seen I don't watch hentai. Come on. What is the old one? What's the old hentai? Megan, help me. It's the tentacle porn. I mean, I guess most hentai is tentacle porn. What am I thinking of? It's like this legacy, like old school, like 80s. I don't even know if they called it hentai at that time. It's got just a ridiculous name. Like Demons of the Crux or something. I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah, I'm not really into it. See, what time is it? What is it my friend talks about? It's porn. It's porn. That's what it is. Hentai is... Actually, Megan can tell you the proper definition of this because she knows all things cosplay and geeky. And hentai is something that a lot of the geek world is into. It's cartoon pornography. I think specifically Japanese pornography. I think kind of like with shows like Naruto even, they were originally books called manga or manga, if you will. And I want to say that's where hentai comes from. Oh, cosplay. Yeah, cosplay is not hentai. I mean, yeah, it's not hentai. Cosplay, also, this is something that, manga. Okay. Well, hentai is not manga. I don't think. When someone says, oh yeah, I read manga, I don't think hentai at all. Hentai is porn, right? In my mind, at least. Cosplay is costume play, I believe is where the word comes from. And essentially it's dressing up like characters usually from video games or maybe movies, fantasy characters, sci-fi characters, whatever. And oftentimes they go to Comic Cons and such. And they're celebrities in that world. Like you have professional cosplayers. In Japan, I believe cosplay started as a little bit different of a thing. From what I know, and this is sort of on the edge of what I know about it, I think it's like a subculture. And there's like a road that, it's like the strip that cosplayers go to, and I don't know if they make their living there or they just hang out and like drink bubble tea or what. But yeah. So we say, oh, if I take my 1 OD. What? Your 1 OD? What does that mean? Old anime like Pokemon. Oh. Yeah, like you could cosplay as like Pikachu. 100%. Yeah, people cosplay as there's a big deal with like Star Wars, in any Star Trek for like kind of older people. Any big franchise, people will cosplay as. I haven't seen at the Comic Cons I've been to, or just conventions I've been to. I haven't seen too much Disney. unless it's like a Disney princess or a villain or something. But when you're talking about like Pluto or like Mickey Mouse, I've literally never seen that. I'm sure it exists. A lot of Warhammer 40K people, and dude, people get into it. Like they'll like build, this space marine armor with lights and shit, and I mean they go absolutely all out. A lot of them. A big one in America is in Atlanta called Dragon Con, and I think it's the end of August. I don't know if it's the first con a person should go to. It's the first con I went to, and it was fucking awesome. It's like 3 or 4 hotels, like 60 some odd plus thousand people, and like the majority of them are in cosplay. It's just this huge fest, and then you can go to panels and stuff, and it's wild. It's really wild. Yeah. So yeah, I would go as Pikachu. Pikachu's cool. I don't know. I didn't really do Pokemon too much. Okay. Any other questions that I can elucidate you on about cosplay? Oh, I did some cosplay. So I wrote a tabletop role-playing game. So think of D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, but call it an alternative to it. It's called Dreadlore. Dreadlore, Lore. You can go to dreadlore.com and find out all about it. Pretty much, if you want to play one of those games and you care a lot about story, as in the storytelling aspect, then you need a game that has rules that facilitate that. And that's what Dreadlore is. So the rules of Dreadlore literally cause cooperative storytelling. And that's what the game's about. So my point of saying all of that plug is there's a fantasy setting baked into the core book. You can do it in many different settings, but the fantasy setting is called Craster. That's what the world is called. And we've gone in a few groups and cosplayed the characters in our games and in that world. So you can kind of cosplay anything. A gaming console? My mind, no. Technically, I guess I've got an original Game Boy. Does that qualify as a gaming console? That's right, dude. The OG. Watch this shit. Original Game Boy. It is not color. It's this one. Yes. That's my gaming console, baby. That thing, it's like that thick. It's like, I don't know how to say that in millimeters, or centimeters, I should say. 4 centimeters. How many? 1, 2, 3. I don't know. It's like 2 inches, 2.5 inches thick. This thing's awesome. Pokemon Red, I have no idea what that is. I remember the original Pokemon, but like for real, like the graphics on this thing, it wasn't even black. It was dark green, and the music is awesome. Is it cell phone? No. Have you never seen an original Game Boy? You need to check one of these things out. I mean, you'll probably laugh at it, but 1, the battery lasts forever. 2, I have had this Game Boy for literally 30 years. Whoa. Is that right? Let's see. When did it come out? Like 92 or something? 20 years. Right? No. Holy I can't count at all. 92, 02, 12. This is bad. Yeah, 30 years. Whew. You 2 gaming consoles, the PlayStation 5 and Xbox. I didn't even know there was a PlayStation 5. Maybe I did know there was a PlayStation 5. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Xbox broke. The Game Boy didn't break. I will say you can't play it in the dark. You had to have this You had to buy this screen that went over top of it, and it had a light that would shine onto the Game Boy screen, but like it was shit. Like it you put batteries in it, and it was just sort of like reflective. It was not very good. Game Boy's awesome. Yeah. My nephews have the Nintendo Switches, and apparently those are amazing. A bunch of my friends, have the consoles. I just never got into them. That's a lie. I got out of them at a young age. I was probably like 15 or 16, and I just kind of, I don't know, I beat Super Metroid, and I was like, I'm out. I mean, they're fun. I just don't got nothing, man. I play chess. Okay, we're going to do this. So, this is how the game started. Focus on chess. You're done with my ranting. This is symmetrical English that we both played. I think I've seen a few other moves. Whatever. Normally I would do the bishop here, but I've kind of learned recently maybe this is just better. Okay, interesting. So Balbier hits e6, and this says it's an inaccuracy. Here's the deal. I figured he was trying something out, like a new defense, or something he was sort of just, hammering out because, well, he's playing me. Why not? I was watching one of Anna Kramling's videos. I think it was either her or Dina. And they were talking about if you do the dragon, which y'all know. You all know. I like the dragon. I like the Sicilian. After this fianchetto, e6, it's not that it's not allowed. It's just definitely think about it. And apparently the computer thinks that way. I don't really know what I'm talking about. I'm literally regurgitating information. And 100% Balbier could have destroyed me regardless of this. Okay. So yeah, I made one there. Hold on a second. Oh my God. Come back. Why does it do that? Is there a setting? Hey, you gurus of chess.com. Is there a setting on the review to make it not just and go through the whole fucking game? Like, I want it to stop when I don't make the best move or like an excellent move. I want it to be like the inaccuracies I care about. But it'll go through like 30 moves, play the whole game, and I'm like, is it just based on this eval bar over here or something? Is it a setting? What is it? Help. Okay. I deliberated on this for an entire 2 minutes. Or I was talking, I can't remember. My idea was, do I push the d-pawn or do I castle? This is saying it's an inaccuracy. Ignore an opportunity to prepare a bishop for development. Sounds to me like the d-pawn needed to be moved. Okay, so that was my idea. The original. It was within there. I had some other ideas like, I'm going to move that up here. Run, throw my pawn off the board and drink bourbon. Interesting. So let's see what the moves say. That's it. Great. Well, I saw that and awesome. Hold on, chess.com. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I want to see this. It doesn't like this. Maybe it's too slow. It says you missed an opportunity to pin a defender of a pawn. I could pin a defender of a pawn. You don't mean the knight. Or as the chess commentary people say, look at that stallion. Go get bent. Jesus, it's not a stallion. Is it a stallion? What is a stallion? Stallion's a horse, but what is a stallion? There's probably an actual definition. Wait, a stallion is a male horse, right? Never mind. A stallion is an uncastrated, adult male horse. Okay. Thought. An uncastrated adult male horse. I believe you use stallions to make other horses, right? As in their studs. I think. But these knights would be war horses. Would the war horses be stallions? Someone looked that up. Don't know. So my idea here was to hit this because it seemed like a pretty safe square. And also it guards b8 for whenever this was going to come. Because now I don't have a defender here. And I didn't like how this bishop was staring down. Also, I could hit that, guarding this pawn. And if you tried to double up, I had something going. That was my thought process. It doesn't like that. I wonder if it'll show me why this is so bad. Okay, he could just castle. But he could castle anyway. Huh. Okay, so it wants me to do this. Man, it is playing the game. All right. I mean, I don't have the dragon square, or the dragon bishop. My bishop on a3 is kind of stuck momentarily. He's going to go b8 with his rook. I'm assuming. To go after that pawn. Pawn. Or something else, who knows. Okay, well, there you go. That's what the computer thinks. So what can I learn from this? So he castles, okay. Basically pay attention to the middle. Resolve the trades. We just trade all hell down. Okay, boom. And take with the A rook rather than the F rook, which would be a question for me. He attacks my bishop. He could just go for the pawn, right? Oh, no. Sorry. I'm attacking his rook, so he needs to attack the bishop. SQC was shaking, man. You lost 10 games yesterday. You mean the day before yesterday? You're taking a break. And now you have a swimming competition. Man, I feel it. I feel it. Don't take too long for a break. You're too good to not play, in my opinion. Okay, interesting. So it thinks this is an inaccuracy. You ignored a better way to recapture a piece. Okay, well, I'm assuming that is the only way. This is an equal trade. Okay. Getting stuff out of the way. I've got two bishops. We are equal. Wait, what did I do that was not equal here? Let me see why it says this is bad. I guess the bishop is just safer there. So if he were to do something like maybe push, he's got a tempo because I got to move back. My knight, I guess, would be more, I mean, it's more central, obviously. Better squares, I guess. Oh my god. Ah, no. I hate you, chess.com. What the fuck is going on? Is this actually what we did? I guess it is. Cannot remember my own game. It really doesn't like this. You ignored an opportunity to add a defender to a vulnerable knight. Probably back here. You permitted the opponent to create a passed pawn. Let's see that. So this is the passed pawn. Is that the passed pawn? That's the passed pawn. Let's retry it. A defender to a vulnerable knight. Ritu, I gotta finish my analysis, dog. By the way, I know some of you guys are not native English speakers. When I say dog, I mean I mean DAWG. It is a term of endearment. It's not a dog. So you're aware. It is not an insult. That's what I'm trying to say. You say here you take with the F rook because you can put your rook on F and C, which are good open files. Take with the F rook. I see. Yeah, I know. I gotta, no, not that dog. This dog. Goal. Not go. Not goal. It's like saying Gummer. Ritu, I gotta finish. I gotta stick to my plan, dog. Man. Shouldn't take with the knight. Really? Oh, I see. I did take with the knight. You're saying take with... Should have gone with queen c2, defending. That kind of puts in line here, so the queen's defending both of those and this. And is coming up here and defending. So it's just a better place for the queen, and it connects the rooks. And you can do rook d1 and improve your position. Right, okay. Yeah, I dig. Here, here, and then I have something going on. Nice. I think that's probably what it wants to play. Let me come back here. Retry this, see what it says. It says it's an inaccuracy. I think it's pretty good. Maybe that is an issue? Or maybe here, because he can just attack the queen. So let's see what this guy thinks. I think it wants either this or that. Okay. Looks like it wants a rook move. I don't know. I guess I don't. What else can... How else can I bolster this damned knight? There? Surely that's not it. Maybe here to attack this pawn? Interesting. So it does get the queen out of the way, connects the rooks, protects here, and I guess gives some goodness that way as well this way. Take the knight with the bishop. Yeah. Right. Right. And then bad news bears. I didn't see that. Thank you, SQC. Wow, duh. Right. Oh my god, come back. Yeah, so that's the blunder. It doesn't like this move. I thought this was a sexy move. I thought it was like, I was going to do this, and then, well, I was going to do this. But it doesn't like that. It doesn't like that one bit. You overlooked an opportunity to force the loss of castle rights. So, check, or check, or check. Let's get the queen involved here. No? Get the rook involved instead. And that way the queen still has this. So I'm assuming he pushes there. Yeah. King f8. Alright, well, I didn't really think of that. I did see an attack, which is why I did what I did. Alright, so... Come back. I want to know what happened here. What should he have done instead of that? Or I should say, what should I have done? And see, he didn't do that. He rolled this way to save the queen. So I thought I'd won the queen at this point. But I did not. He moves there. I come there. Okay. Why is that better? I guess because it's a checkmate. But isn't it the same thing over here? Am I crazy? Like what? Is that not the same thing? Like if he does that, don't I guess using the F rook, this rook can technically do other stuff. Right? So I can't do this because that's not checkmate because boom, and he takes back and then there. I see. Okay. So he wants me to come there. He moves there. I take this is H6 or H5. See, bad move doesn't do anything. See, rook E1. Then you can do bishop E5. Trade the bishops. Rook E1 blocks the other rook, bro. Yeah. So that rook E blocks the. I see. Right on, right on, right on. Yeah, that makes sense. So then I could like maybe even come here and whatever kind of thing. I think that's where my brain would go. I'd want to do something like this, depending on what he did, and pull like a maneuver like that. But he creates luft. Luft. So I don't think I have time to do this, right? Rook E7. So it's mate in 7. So this is a mating deal. He's gonna lose, but I would have to actually find it. Now you play with a 17-17 Ela player. Yeah, right. I don't know about that. Oh, 17-17. Yeah, but Balbeer, you gotta understand, SQC. When Balbeer plays against me, it's an instruction thing. Like there have been games where, I mean, surely he makes blunders just like anyone else, but he tries stuff out and will actually give me opportunities to figure out certain things. He's sneaky. He's a sneaky player. So yeah, I checkmated him. Yeah, technically, maybe I won for real. But who's this guy, Night Gill? He's one of the OG subscribers. Valbeer has been on here since the very beginning, and we're basically in the same time zone. And I play so late. He'll stay on for a little bit, and he's just like, "Dude, it's way too fucking late. Like, I gotta go to bed." And every so often he plays. He's actually the person that got me to do these 15 and 10s, because he's like, "Dude, you need to have more time and actually think through your games, and you're just gonna play better." Onkar, what's up, man? Yeah, dude, I was if you guys have not checked out Onkar's YouTube channel, it is his name, and he's got some really cool content. Yeah, Onkar, I was checking it out the other day. Unknown Yo, I know who you are. You're V2 Raj, baby. Got that OG yourself. All right, so coming back to this review. It didn't like this rook because it blocks in this rook. Okay. I don't know. There was a part of me that was thinking, I don't know, something like I want to keep the rook next to the king. I don't know. Maybe this rook could easily come over there. Nah. Let's see, you continue to checkmate attack. That pin against the king will win you the queen. Interesting. It doesn't like this move. I thought it was a sexy move. Come on. Come on. I thought that was sexy. Apparently it was like, you just gave him Elo, you doofus. Or not Evo. Eval. So I went from, I'm going to mate him to, you're not, you just gave him an out. Oops. Do you remember me on Core? Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Unknown Yo / Ritu Raj. Yeah, man, we've been through this. We've been through it enough times that even my brain is like, I know who he is. I know SQC, Shuo Zhongwen. I know that, for example, because I made that mistake the last time. SQC doesn't like it when I curse. No one likes it when I curse on the channel. Except for me. Except for me. Is it not? Are you... Wait, am I wrong? Oh no, who am I confusing? Wait, I don't think you're talking to me. Right? Hold on a second. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this real quick. Excuse me. Get out my... Pulling out my big black book, because I need a word to find, that's why I look. Okay. Anybody that can name that, I will, I'll gift a, I don't know, a gold membership or something. But only today. Anyway. SQC, I don't actually have you in the book. What? What? What the fuck? Holy shit. Yeah, I don't have you on here, dude. SQC, what is your... You're not talking with me. You love swearing so much you cannot wait for me to reach 500 subs. Indeed. Indeed. It's good usage of sarcasm. I appreciate that. Hit the like button, support Bill. Fuck yeah, I appreciate that, man. As I immediately curse. Yeah, if I hit 500 subs, I'm going to do a whole few games. A whole month of no cursing. SQC, I don't have you in my book. Meaning that, well, your name on chess.com and your YouTube name are very, very similar, right? That may be why it's not in there. So, in my book, in my big black book, I have people's YouTube names and then their chess.com names. That way, I know who you all are, right? Very few people actually have the same names. Like, Scandy has the same name. Pretty much Ankar does. So, SQC, what is your chess.com name? Is it SQC? I actually haven't seen several people in a while. Okay. Okay. Let's activate the rook by developing it off its square. Great. No, come back. You bastard. Nice fork, you'll win. You'll be winning material. Right. Okay. Well, that's fair. What would be a better placement for the queen than taking the pawn? My idea was get rid of the pawn, check the king, have this nice sexy fork. Is there just a better way to do this? I guess that also does the same thing. Huh. Yeah. So it's the same kind of fork. Pushes the king back to where he should be. Right? Which is not a comfortable position. Probably take, something like that. Mer. Get the rook involved. Oh, he wants a6. Really? a6? I'm a little confused by a6. Maybe because of this. So if, for example, he comes there, a6, so that the queen can guard it. No, I'm sorry, the bishop can take, and he can't take back. That kind of thing. I don't really understand a6. It says a6 is mate in 5. A5 is mate in 5. And then there's rook b8. I would do rook b8 likely. And this is when queen comes out here. Oh, maybe that's what it is. So it's afraid of that, and that's checkmate. I see. Okay. Diagonals, damn. Damn it. Okay. So you move the a pawn so that it's not just immediately checkmate. Okay. Fine. But I'll say this fast, okay? 1, 2, 4, KU. Wait, 1, 2, 4, KU. Is that want to fork you? Oh, I want to fork you. It's like a chess joke, dude. I'm about it. I'm about it. I'm assuming fork is the word you meant, right? I'm writing that down and stealing it from you. Bro. Anonio, I'm gonna make you real this time. That was not appropriate. I don't give a 4RK what you say, SQCK. Okay. I'm gonna use El Baño, which means the bathroom really quick, and I'll be right back. Here is some royalty-free music for you. Royalty-free music productions. It's on Bandcamp, and these guys are awesome. You should check them out if you get a chance. Here it comes. Really soon. I swear. It's going to happen. I like it, man. It's called Looks Easy. All right. So, that's pretty much what I have for the stream tonight. Ritu Raj, if you want, we can play a 5-minute game. I can do a short one if you want to throw down real quick. Regardless, I appreciate you guys jumping in, despite me having streamed like once a week, and that's it. You know, other stuff's been going on. I really like streaming, but at the same time, I don't know if I'm YouTubing right. Like I see other people in their chess channels growing a lot, and I'm like, man, what are they doing? I need to do that. But you see, I don't like to copy people. So yeah, I've been doing a little bit more shorts, and in an effort to have maybe a higher quality game, not streaming. So I'll record like one game, and I'm usually a little bit more focused. So that's been a lot of the content lately. But live stream is where it's at. It's probably my favorite part, because I get to talk to you guys. Hold on, I didn't shit. First of all, hold on a second, Ritu. I said we're gonna play. I've forgotten how to do all this. Play. This doesn't work. Aha. You want to do a 10-minute? Alright, we'll do a 10-minute. You with Kakashi, right? So. Kakashi-san. Oh. I think I saw a Hikaru game where he plays this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoa. So this doesn't really seem like a huge maneuver right now, since you're going for the win. I think I can just go there. I question this every time I play it. Let's see. A6 is a prep move, but it allows knight g5. I think I can just e6 it. I think I played this in a game really recently. I could also... Let's see. No, I don't want to do this. I could pin the knight and just take it out. But then the queen comes here, and I'm kind of faced with the same problem. I've got that now, since the bishop is out. Queen's there, bishop's there. And then this is kind of an idea, right? Don't have the bishop. Kind of screws up the pawns. In a way. And the king's just kind of chilling out in the wind. Let's see. What happens here? This happens. It's not a checkmate per se. There's that. So the fork doesn't land. But now my bishop is stuck. Interesting. Yeah, Sicilian's always tricky. I like that. I like this. I would say bishop g4 is the main theory. Well, fuck it. Let's play it. Oh, that's what you wrote. I try not to look at the thingamajig. Really? Okay. We'll see what happens. Bishop g4 is the main theory? Really? I guess so. It just seems rough. Because it takes the king out into, like, the open. That doesn't seem good at all. Moving back here. That's really dangerous. I do have this to recover it. Oh, I fail. I fall. Well, I mean, yeah, I did fall for it. I didn't see what you were doing with the thing. I didn't really like how it looked. I was thinking here, and then you wouldn't move the knight. Now, what did you do? Let me see. This is an instructive moment. Although, Ritu Raj, if you wanted to play a serious game, you shouldn't have done that. Because now I'm going to review the game while we play. So yeah, the Sicilian, pretty standard stuff. You come out this way. That'll be good content for a short. Got fucked again by Ritu Raj. Let's see. If the bishop comes out, what I was seeing was... What was I thinking? I wasn't seeing this, which is the danger move. That's the whole... this is one of those trick things, right? Like, this is a trick. What was I seeing? What did I think he was going to do after this? Like, check? You know, I don't know. Oh, I thought he was... No, he's not going to move there. I thought he was going to move here. Shit. Hold on. I thought he was going to kick the bishop. And then I would take, and he'd have his queen there. I didn't even see a way he can just check. I have to take. I don't have to take. I guess I could come over there, or over here, but that's going to be kind of murder. Take. He comes over here, and now I'm really screwed. Yeah. So if I come here, he takes the queen, right? I've got that move, but then he still takes with the queen, right? Yeah. What is it? There. This is the problem, right? As in the knight being able to come there. This does guard that, but he's able to trade down. I don't think he does, though. There's probably another part to this trick. So how else does he check my king, basically? Yeah, that's pretty gnarly. Want a rematch? I don't know if I want a rematch. I feel like just developing a knight would be good. My king can't castle. And this is destroyed over here. I don't know how great of a move that is. I'm just going to attempt to get my salvage a little bit of the situation. Maybe maybe pushing this guy out, guarding that square. This is an issue, and that's an issue, right? Kick this guy. He's got this as a gnarly square. I don't think he does, though. I think he just comes here. That, and then he's got this over there. So I need to guard maybe that. What does he come there? And he still has this. So yeah, this knight's pretty gnarly. Can I guard those two squares at the same time? I don't think so. I could just move the king. No, but I get screwed right there too. Yeah, this is pretty bad. I think I've actually been in this situation where I'm like, oh god, like just getting screwed. Okay, so an instructive situation. Let's say I come here. You're about to give me a nightmare. I mean, is it a forced mate? If it's a forced mate, like, then, you know, whatever. So this, you come here. It's not a forced mate. Okay. Then again, Ritu, you have proven yourself to be somewhat of a liar. Maybe there's the next move. Okay, so I'm going to come... No, what am I thinking? That you just take. That's stupid. So I was thinking there. You come here. Maybe that. But then you just take there. Seems like there's one good move then. Okay, maybe getting the king a little bit of space is the way. You don't have to be sorry, dude. I fell for it. It's not a problem. There. You come there. You won by resignation. You see, this is why I keep on getting pitted against people that are better than me, except it says the same ELO. Because see, my ELO should not be 954. It should be 954 minus 16. What is it, 930? I can't count. 44, 38, 938? So basically with Ritu, all I have to do is talk long enough to where he gets bored. Ritu, resigning is fine, but I did fall for it. I mean, that's it. I fell for the trick. And I should know that trick. So let me look and see where I screwed up. I do Sicilian, you come out here. This is not a good move. Don't do that. So don't send out this bishop. Can I send it out with this first? Or is that just a thing? Something like this, maybe? I think I've screwed around with this before and been like, how does one respond to this? Because the bishop taking f7, I mean, that is frustrating, especially with this knight and this queen. I think I've done this. Pretty sure that was my move. I'm not trying to say that's the best move, but... And then if this, then I kind of have this whole thing going on. Like that. Don't want to do this. I think that was it. Boom. And these are the queen or the knight. And I think in the game, I took with the knight. And then, like it says, you should take with the queen. I think that's the answer. Ritu, I'm not going to unfriend you. You're perfectly fine, dude. Don't worry about it. Okay, let's do a... let's do a... fuck it, let's just rematch. What is the crystal division? What does that mean? Ah, the Anglo-Indian. Yeah, does anyone know what crystal division means? Also, chess.com, they like did this whole kind of sexy update. Like you get like laurels and stuff. Okay, so interesting. It's the Agincourt, which I've seen before. I think it kind of nimzos out, doesn't it? We're going to go there first. Knight d5 is the main move. I am not gonna. I'm not taking any more suggestions. It's on me. Why, like when your opponent tells you what to do, don't do it. That's chess 102. Maybe not chess 101. But it is definitely chess 102. That's on me, man. I just shouldn't have done that. Because you got two of these guys. This is going to come with one of these guys, right? I might be able to move here, but I don't really want to move the e-pawn. Maybe the Agincourt actually kills the fianchetto. That may be what I'm thinking of. This potential is a move to recapture. So here, he moves there, I go there. What does he have, that? This is all opening stuff. I just don't know the openings. I'm gonna have to like think about all of it. I don't want to block in the dark squared bishop. Then again, if I am pushing a3 and b4 eventually, maybe a weird dark squared fianchetto is the way. I don't know. I'm probably getting ahead of myself. Bro, you know the Cricket World Cup is going on in the USA? Really? I didn't know cricket was allowed in the USA. Never actually seen a cricket game. Okay, so there's pushing here, but again, that falls under this, and I don't want to do that. Come in here. And then then I get this coming on. Can I do the fianchetto? Let me think for a second. I don't think I can. Because I think it comes with this, and I've just got a problem. So maybe with the Agincourt, pushing g3 is just a better move. Okay, so it looks like I can't do this. Change it up a little bit. Let's go the other direction then. Try something else. Okay. Useless check. Don't really need to do. What am I trying to do here? I could push this guy here just to get him out of dodge. But I'm not going to do that. I don't know. I've never really played this. And I think I'm overthinking it. I think I'm overthinking this with a lot of pawn moves. Okay, so he's protecting against that, which was my entire point. This attacks the bishop. Where does the bishop go? He's got no really good moves that I can see. Okay. Coming at... I don't quite understand that, but okay. Oh, mouse slip? Oh, okay. I was going to say, what? Nani? Mouse slip, I understand. You say U.S. never won any World Cup. How would you see it? No, I've just never seen a cricket game. Cricket's not really the big thing over here. Okay, so to take the bishop, it activates his rook. I'm not really excited about that. I don't see a good way to defend. Maybe just attacking his queen is the way. Boom, 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 and then he takes there. That's no good. Let me think. Yeah, I don't think that's the way. I don't think pushing here actually helps in any way. It does open up that. This. Here. Let me see. Here. Here. He likely takes. I think he just moved back. He just moved the queen back, and I've lost a knight. Maybe there, and then check and get the... Let's try that. Say in India you worship cricket. We treat it like a religion. They used to be that way with like baseball, but not really. Actually, certain parts of the U.S. still treats baseball like a really big deal. Pushing on here. Well, this is more complicated than I enjoy. There's that, and then I'm sort of threatening. There's a check. I feel like this might be something. check, you come here. Or maybe even bring the queen there. This happens. Now check. Comes there. And that. Something like that. Why'd you gotta take my shit, man? This is a check and it loses the knight, right? So there's a check here, and then you likely lose the rook. Check there, I lose there. I do need to make some moves. I don't know. I mean, it wins a piece, I guess, kind of. Maybe wasn't a great move. Not a great move. This check, I lose there. Yeah, I may have cocked this up. Check, that. No. Check, and you either block opening up your rook or you queen trade and kind of get the same thing going on. And you might just be better. I could come there. I don't know. I know, I got a fucking minute. I don't think that takes. So let's be a little stupid. Yeah, we'll be a little stupid. Right, take there. Why not? I don't know, I was thinking of something else and what I was thinking didn't work. Ugh. I'll just take here. Another check. You just get your pieces out. I don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking slow right now, man. Like, this is definitely a way to beat me. I don't know. We'll come here. I don't know. Right. Is there something else I can do here? We'll take there. We'll open up. There. You gave me 15 seconds. In move 13, I'm at 30 seconds. Yeah, I've been talking the whole time, dog. Let's go ahead and fucking castle. I mean, in my defense, it's late as fuck. You know? Where do I want to go here? We'll come there. I don't know how much of this knight really matters right now. I kind of like this. Or maybe even here. I mean, Ritu, it's kind of hard to take the game seriously when, you know. Yeah. What is it? This? I'm just tired, dude. Just tired. So come here. Is that okay? See, now you're slow as fuck. How is it you can gift 15 seconds? I didn't even know that was a thing. I mean, I know it because you have done it so many times. Yeah, I actually haven't drank at all today. I really don't drink every day. You guys just, when I do the stream, I often drink. But definitely not always. See, removes this guy. I would rather have that bishop if possible, but I'd say this is the easiest way to do what I want to do. You see what this, then you come here, I take, you trade. It is a check. I could take. I think taking's maybe better. Is that right? Hold on. Takes, let's say you take, then I get this rook, right? Takes, doom. There. Could also come up this way. But that just loses pieces. This. And then this guy's a little bit freer to do whatever he wants. That's a problem. Like this, and then a check there. So I could come here. That bop. You get this bishop. There's over here. I don't know. I'm so tired. I have no clue. My brain just went out, dude. Get a half an hour. It's fine now. I will run that half an hour down. You get 10 minutes, I get like 40. Oh, Lord Almighty. Fuck. Ugh. Let me think for a second. Shit. Dude, I hit a wall. I am so fucking tired right now. This is the move that I was thinking of. I still think this happens. I take and then you get this back. So you're up a pawn is the idea. I get a pawn here. We'll go here. I can't think of it. I can't think. Oh, no, it wasn't this. Because you double up. Right. So I could pop up there. You take. Not so great. This doesn't work either. Yeah, I think that's just the trade I'm gonna be fucking up. This attacks. You take. I take. You take. I take. You take and check. Here, and then I have a rook and you have a rook, right? Did I do that right? I have no fucking clue. Could take there. This doesn't do anything. I could double up. You take. We're just going to go with this one. I don't know. I think that this is super fucking dangerous for me, but don't be Hikaru, just playing the fucking game. I mean, look, I'm not Hikaru, nor am I trying to be. Right. This doesn't work. That, and you get these weird pawns, which I'd prefer. That you check. I move up. Yeah, this is what I decided, so we'll do this. Right. Okay. Yeah. What do I want here? I'll do that. Okay. How do I want to do this? That blocks. Yeah. It kind of puts my knight in a weird spot, though. Right? If I do here, you probably come out this way. That. You know what? I think I can do that. Okay. I don't like getting my rook so close. But I think I'm okay with that. You push there. Kind of figured that was going to happen. Let's see. This is likely not going to work. That you take here, right? Check. Where do you move? It gets your king over, which I don't really enjoy. That's probably not the best move. This, you come out this way. But now you have a weakness. Yeah. I mean, then you run this down and probably get a queen, but whatever. I'm high and get some sleep. Dude, you have no idea. Ah, shit. I did forget about this pawn here. This, you take the pawn. Yeah, okay. That wasn't a good move. Well, actually, hold on a second. Hold. No, because then you come down this way. That may be the move here. Okay. I don't really want to do that. It's this. Yeah, I think we're going to come here. Got an issue with this. But I don't think it's 100%, yeah? Because I've got this guy and that guy. Okay, so you come down here. Check up. Let me see. This happens, I take here. So do I get this guy closer? This. I don't know. Putting the king in this line is really not a good idea. Right, so he tries to move the rook. Okay. That's no good. Takes queens, and then you check. I think I can just move down here, right? Okay. Kind of moved that fast. Should have moved my rook. Whoops. Oopsie. Bro, I'm high. Truth. Oh, yeah, nice. All right, well. Good game, man. Where does my queen... I don't want to have my king there. Maybe here? There? Yeah. Alright, I can resign. Alright, Ritu. Good game. Alright, guys. I am out like a light, y'all. Thank you so much for watching, in the event you did watch. And if you didn't, that's okay. If you're catching this on another time, day, experience, whatever the fuck. I'm really fucking tired. And yeah, that's all I got for you tonight. Hope you dug it. Take that music. We're gonna do jazz flute and see what it is. The fuck? That's alright. Peace out, guys.